Hey everybody, I was going to make a quick video here. I just received a call from a friend of mine who knows I do internet marketing, and they've spent a lot of money on a lot of different products. And they, you know, started talking about how this internet thing's just a big scam. It's a scam. People spend money on products and they don't do anything for you. Now, first things first, we talked a little bit about the products that he's purchased. The wrong products, they're not good products. Yes, they were a waste of money. But before we went down that road, I started talking to him about what is he doing? What is he physically doing? If internet marketing was nothing more than you buy a program or you buy a book and through osmosis things happen on the internet and money just starts showing up in your pocket and in your bank account, then everybody would do it. Everybody would be wealthy and everybody would live a prosperous life. We'd eliminate hunger in a single day. The fact of the matter is, internet marketing is it's work. It takes physical work to do things. You have to physically move something from one place to another. As an example, right now, the topics that I'm talking about on my site, iwillhelpbigidea.com, is article marketing. Now, yes, the fact remains that if you submit articles, put them out on the internet, that will generate traffic and you'll get them to your sites. The reality is you've got to produce the article, you've got to submit them to the internet, and you've got to do that consistently. One article is not going to make you a gazillion dollars. It's going to take hundreds, if not thousands of articles, to be honest with you, to generate huge amounts of traffic. You're going to have other strategies. But the point is that I am going to have to consistently do something on a daily basis for a period of time. My mentor, Vic, as he was teaching me and is still teaching me internet marketing, one of the things he says is that in the first 90 days, when you decide you're going to do something, you have to, for 90 days, decide that you're going to be laser focused on that activity. So in my article marketing that I'm doing right now, which is the topic on iwillhelpbigidea.com, I'm submitting an article every day. I'm submitting 5 articles a week. I'm not going to do them on the weekends. My day gets away from me sometimes. And bottom line is I'm going to submit 5 articles a day for 90 days. Now, like I've said in my other videos, this may be a habit that I get into on a daily basis, and I may do this 5 times a day for 10 years from now. I mean, think about how many articles I'll have on the internet in 10 years if I submit 5 a week. I mean, that's 250 articles. It'd be 2,500 articles. It's going to generate some traffic, but it takes effort. Now, in one of my videos, I've talked about, there are 3 or 4 big article marketing enzymes, if you will. I'm probably going to do those manually. 1 you had to pay for, 3 you don't. But there's thousands of places to submit articles out there. I'm not going to. I refuse to spend 6 hours a day doing nothing but submitting the single article that I wrote that day. I will probably look at software. Now I've got an activity. The software, if I buy it and I put it on my computer, articles just don't magically show up. They don't just magically go to the internet and get posted 1,000 things. I physically have to make that software do that, and I have to do it on a daily basis. It's going to take energy. Internet marketing is not difficult. It's really not difficult. And I'm probably going to start expanding on this on some other videos. But when I was explaining to him, it's like, listen, it's really pretty simple. You need something to sell. You need to generate traffic. And you need to learn how to convert that traffic into sales of what you're selling. Those are the 3 things you do. But you got to do things consistently on a daily basis. It's not any more difficult than putting a shovel in the ground and digging a hole. Now, it can be daunting a task, like if you were going to build a pool in your backyard, you know how to use a shovel and dig a hole. That's just a lot of work. Sometimes this industry is a lot of work, and you got to get prepared for that. You got to get fired up for it. You got to decide you're going to do something. Don't do something for a week and then say, I quit. This isn't working. No, BS. You need to decide you're going to do it for 90 days. Give it a value. Give it a chance to actually take off and start doing something. If after 90 days, and these are free marketing tactics I'm talking about. Things that you're paying for, completely different frame of mind on those things. But on free marketing tactics, something you're going to try to decide to do to see if it generates traffic, you got to give it 90 days. Bottom line. And if you're giving it a week and nothing works, good for you. I don't want everybody to be successful. I have nothing to talk about, nothing to sell you on my side. I need people to fail, to be honest with you. There's an 80-20 rule that some people talk about. I think the reality is probably less than 2% of people are successful. What makes me different than you? Hopefully nothing, just to be honest with you. But what makes me different from someone who is not successful? I'm going to keep doing the activity long after the desire to do that activity has expired. So I'm going to keep persevering through it to make sure that I'm going to get the results. If I don't get the results, I can look back on it and say, well, it's not because of my effort. I gave it everything I had. I gave it 3 months. I put power and energy and all of that in there. I didn't get the results. Good scenario, bad outcome. That's one thing. But if you never put the effort or energy and you think you're just going to be able to buy a book or buy some software or take a course and you're magically going to make money, it doesn't work that way, people. You have to spend time and you have to spend effort to make it work. So, just wanted to do this when I was kind of fresh in my mind. It's Friday. It's been a long week. I'm going to go home. On that note, I will help. This is a big idea. Go check out my website, which is listed below. Have a great weekend or week or whatever day it is when you're seeing this video. Bye-bye.